All right, now there are two other sampling methods, the systematic and multi-stage, that are important to talk about, but um, they're less common on AP. Systematic is something that's very common used in the real world, where it's kind of like a simple random sample where you label all the subjects with numbers, but then you randomly choose a starting number. So say we have numbers 1 through um, 30. So you have all of these numbers, and now you get a starting number, um, and so on. And then you'll pick every nth person after that. So let's say our starting number was 2, and then every nth number. So maybe if our nth number, we'd say every 4 numbers. So then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. They're in the sample. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're in the sample. So on and so on. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're in the sample. And you keep on doing this until you get the desired sample size. Now this is a good way, and it's used fairly often in a lot of research. Another thing that pops up is multi-stage samples. This, there's many ways to do this, and this is very, very common for running big studies. They're not, a lot of big studies don't just use one type of sampling. They might use 3 or 4 different types of sampling. They might use a cluster sample by state, and then do another cluster sample by county, and then do another cluster sample by neighborhood, and then finally do a stratified at the end. There are many examples of multi-stage samples that are that explain how people use um, uh, a big scale like the United States to get a sample of everybody. Um, I'll try to post a video about how they'd get the Nielsen ratings. The Nielsen ratings does this, and the video would explain it much better than I have. All right,